Hi, so I wanted to post a brief video about why you should stop worrying about getting published or getting an agent. And this really has come as a result of the time that I've spent on this journey so far and watching other people on the same journey at various stages, both ahead and behind me. And it's really important to shift our thinking from the desire to get published and get an agent, or to, have some kind of external recognition for our work, and shift to getting to be a better writer. It is very easy, and we are often taught to focus goals on external things. So it's much easier to race to a finish line when you know where the finish line is, you know what it looks like, you know what you're headed towards. And that's a good thing to know. You should be well aware of how people get published, how you get agents, what the process is gonna look like for you becoming a writer. But then after you have that information, you need to put it out of your mind and not focus any longer on getting an agent or getting published, and you just need to focus on becoming the best writer or illustrator you can be. Now I'm really talking to people who are very early on in their journeys, like myself, people who are just starting out to take this seriously, and there can be a lot of pressure we put on ourselves to get to that finish line as fast as we can, right? That way you know that you're good at this, and when inevitably that doesn't happen because we are still in the process of learning, we have a tendency to be very susceptible to giving up and not pursuing our dreams and not going for it anymore because, we tried to run before we learned how to walk. So once you understand, and again, I'm not saying, don't ever try to get published. Obviously, that's the end game. That's the goal, is to get your work out there. But once you understand just the basics of how the publishing industry works, okay, return your focus to where it needs to be, which is on becoming the best writer and or illustrator you possibly can be. So invest your time in learning, invest your money in learning, in going to conferences or taking online courses or meeting up with people in person and talking to them about the craft and studying other writers' work and trying to find out what's making it work. If you invest your time and energy into those things very early on in your career, your trajectory, I believe, will move a lot faster than others who are solely focused on, I just got to get published. I just got to get published. I just got to get an agent. I just have to have somebody tell me I'm good at this, when really, first and foremost, you need to prove it to yourself. And until you prove it to yourself and believe it in yourself, you're going to struggle searching for that external validation. And in fact, it will never come because you haven't yet done what you've needed to do to craft your work into the best work it can be. So be mindful of that. Put publishing and getting agents out of your mind if you're just starting out, and focus on just becoming the best writer and or illustrator that you possibly can be. Thanks. Take care.